From the dawn of humanity, the quest to understand and shape reality has been at the heart of every great philosophy, spiritual journey, and existential inquiry. Imagine standing before a vast and enigmatic mirror, one so grand and mysterious that it reflects not merely your physical appearance, but the very essence of your being. This is no ordinary mirror. It is the mirror of reality, a profound concept that holds the potential to unlock transformative power within your life. In its depths lie the reflections of your beliefs, emotions, aspirations, and fears, casting light on the intricate interplay between your inner world and external circumstances. At the core of this concept lies the mirror principle, an ancient and universal truth that reveals a staggering realization. Your external world is nothing more than a reflection of your internal state. This principle, as enduring as human curiosity itself, teaches us that the realities we experience are shaped and molded by the thoughts, feelings, and intentions we harbor within. If you aspire to greatness, seek success, or yearn for fulfillment, the transformation must first take root within you. Without this inner shift, you risk being caught in an endless cycle of striving, perpetually chasing dreams that seem just out of reach. Yet, if you truly master this principle, something remarkable happens. The world begins to shift in alignment with your vision, becoming the reflection of your evolved self. Let us embark on this journey of discovery by delving deeper into what the mirror principle truly signifies. Envision a millionaire, not merely an individual with material wealth, but someone radiating confidence, purpose, and vision. Such a person is not defined solely by their bank account, but by the qualities they embody. Now ask yourself, if you aspire to this life, are you reflecting those same qualities in your current state? Are you thinking, feeling, and behaving like the person you wish to become? The mirror of reality is a profound teacher. It faithfully echoes your internal state. If fear, self-doubt, or scarcity dominate your inner world, the mirror will reflect those elements. Conversely, when you nurture a mindset of abundance, confidence, and worthiness, the reflection changes, illuminating new possibilities. This is the essence of the mirror principle. The world around you is a mirror of the world within you. Every belief you hold, every perception of self, is like a seed sown in the fertile soil of your mind. The external reality you encounter is the garden that blossoms from those seeds. If your harvest fails to satisfy you, the solution lies not in altering the garden, but in tending to the roots, your internal beliefs and attitudes. Consider how often we attribute our struggles to external circumstances. We blame the job we despise, the financial stress we endure, or the relationships that falter. But these are not random occurrences. They are reflections of deeply ingrained beliefs, patterns, and emotional states we carry within. Herein lies the liberating truth. If you change the projection, you change the reflection. The mirror principle empowers us to take ownership of our inner world, knowing that true and lasting transformation begins from within. Imagine now not just the potential to change, but the immense freedom it brings. You stand before the mirror of reality, not as a passive observer, but as an active participant, capable of reshaping the reflection to align with your highest aspirations. Begin with a single step. Cultivate awareness of your internal world. Examine the beliefs you hold, the fears you nurture, and the aspirations you dream of, but have yet to embody. Each thought and feeling is a brushstroke on the canvas of your reality. The masterpiece you create is limited only by the clarity and intention you bring to this transformative process. The mirror principle invites us to embrace this journey as both an art and a science, where the internal and external are inextricably linked. The world will not wait for your approval to reflect back your state of being. It does so without judgment, responding with exact precision. This is not a mere metaphor, it is the law by which reality unfolds. The choice is yours. Will you passively accept the reflection, or will you step into the role of creator, shaping the mirror to reveal the life you desire? Yet this transformation is not without its challenges. The mirror does not lie, nor does it flatter. It reveals not only our dreams, but also our shadows, the doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs that we would rather ignore. To face the mirror is to face ourselves in all our complexity and rawness. It demands courage and honesty. But for those who dare, the rewards are extraordinary. Let's delve deeper into how this principle unfolds in practice. Imagine yourself standing before a literal mirror. Imagine yourself standing before a literal mirror, observing not only your physical reflection, but also the subtler truths it reveals about your inner world. What do you see? Perhaps it's not just the face staring back, but a tapestry of doubts, fears, desires, and dreams. This reflection isn't a passive image. It's alive, shaped by the beliefs and emotions you carry within. And herein lies the secret of transformation. To change what you see, you must change what you project. The first key to mastering the mirror principle is to recognize that the external world reflects two things: your relationship with yourself and your relationship with the world. These relationships are the foundation of everything you experience. If you view yourself as unworthy, the mirror will reinforce that belief, presenting situations and people that confirm your unworthiness. Similarly, if you see the world as hostile or unforgiving, your reality will mirror that perception. Imagine a person who dreams of wealth, envisioning a life filled with abundance, freedom, and success. Yet, beneath this dream lies a deeply rooted belief: I'm not capable of achieving this. This hidden conviction acts like an invisible barrier, one that the mirror of reality reflects with unwavering fidelity. No matter how many jobs they take, how many business ventures they pursue, or how many investments they make, their efforts seem to hit an invisible wall. Each attempt is met with resistance, setbacks, or outright failure. Why does this happen? Because their external world is a direct reflection of their internal belief system. The mirror simply echoes their self-perception: you're not good enough. This feedback loop becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, trapping them in a cycle of frustration and unfulfilled dreams, a cycle that will persist until they dare to transform the image they project. But how can this cycle be interrupted? How can someone break free from this disheartening pattern? The answer lies in creating a new identity and worldview, a profound paradigm shift. It's not about pretending or faking confidence in the hopes that success will follow. This approach is superficial and fleeting. True transformation requires a deeper alignment between your internal reality and the version of yourself you aspire to become. It demands authenticity, clarity, and intentionality. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the person you want to be. Visualize them vividly, as if they are standing right in front of you. What does their life look like? What values and principles guide their decisions? How do they think, feel, and act in the face of challenges? Now, reflect on your current self. Are your thoughts, feelings, and actions aligned with this vision? If not, this is where the journey begins. For instance, let's say you aspire to be a confident, successful entrepreneur. Start by embodying the traits of such a person right now, in your current circumstances. Speak as they would speak, using words that convey confidence and vision. Make decisions as they would, prioritizing growth, learning, and calculated risks. Approach setbacks not as personal failures, but as valuable lessons that refine your journey. This isn't merely a mental exercise, it's a holistic transformation of your identity. As you begin to cultivate these traits, something extraordinary happens. The mirror of reality begins to reflect them back to you. At first, these changes might be subtle, a small opportunity here, an unexpected connection there, but with time and consistency, the reflection becomes clearer and more aligned with your vision. However, there is an important caveat. The mirror of reality has a delay. In the internal world of your thoughts and imagination, change can happen instantly. You can visualize your dream life in vivid detail within moments. But in the external, physical world, transformation takes time to manifest. The delay between your internal shift and its external reflection can be frustrating, and it often tests your resolve. This is the point where many people give up. When they don't see immediate results, they revert to their old patterns of thought and behavior, reinforcing the very cycle they sought to escape. This brings us to the second key principle: patience and persistence. Imagine planting a seed in a garden. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. Instead, you water it, provide sunlight, and trust in the process. You understand that growth is happening beneath the surface, even if you can't see it yet. The same principle applies to the mirror of reality. As you align your internal world with your desired external reality, you must remain steadfast in your commitment, even when the evidence of change is not immediately visible. Patience does not mean passivity. It means actively nurturing your vision, tending to it daily with unwavering belief and consistent action. Persistence does not mean forcing results, but rather staying true to your path, even when progress seems slow or imperceptible. This combination of patience and persistence is what transforms dreams into reality. It bridges the gap between the internal shift and its external manifestation. Let's delve deeper into this metaphor of the garden. Every belief, thought, and emotion is like a seed. Some seeds, those of abundance, confidence, and purpose, grow into flourishing plants that bear fruit. Others, those of fear, self-doubt, and scarcity, yield thorny weeds that choke the life out of the garden. To create the life you desire, you must become a diligent gardener of your mind. Uproot the weeds of limiting beliefs and plant the seeds of empowering thoughts. Water them with positive affirmations, nourish them with consistent action, and shield them from the pests of negativity and doubt. As your inner garden flourishes, the mirror of reality will begin to reflect the beauty you've cultivated. The external world will shift to match the internal transformation. Opportunities will arise, relationships will evolve, and circumstances will align in ways that once seemed impossible. This is the magic of the mirror principle. It empowers you to become the architect of your reality, transforming your life from the inside out. Yet this journey is not without its challenges. The delay in the mirror's response can feel like a test of faith. Doubts may creep in, tempting you to abandon your vision. During these moments, it's crucial to anchor yourself in your purpose and remember why you started. Trust that every thought, feeling, and action aligned with your vision is contributing to the reflection, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. In the end, the mirror principle is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life. It invites you to take full responsibility for your reality, knowing that the power to change lies within you. As you cultivate a new identity and align your internal world with your aspirations, the mirror of reality will transform. What once seemed like an insurmountable barrier will dissolve, replaced by a reflection that mirrors your true potential. Step into this journey with courage, patience, and persistence, and watch as the world reshapes itself to meet the greatness within you. Many people falter here. They adopt a new mindset or belief, only to abandon it when results don't appear quickly. This creates a wave-like cycle in their lives. moments of progress followed by regression. For instance, a person might start a new business with excitement and optimism, but when immediate success doesn't materialize, doubt creeps in. Their internal image shifts back to one of failure, and the mirror reflects this back, creating a downward spiral. To break this cycle, you must hold firm. No matter what the mirror reflects in the short term, stay anchored in your new identity. The ups and downs are part of the process, but they do not define the outcome. As you persist, the reflection will stabilize, and the reality you desire will begin to take shape. Now, let's explore the third key. Focus on abundance, not scarcity. The mirror of reality reflects the content of your thoughts, not just their nature. If your thoughts are filled with complaints and dissatisfaction, I hate my job, I never have enough money, the mirror doesn't reflect the hate itself, but the specific content of your complaints. It gives you more of what you focus on. Hate your job? Here's more evidence of why it's terrible. Feel financially strapped? Here are more bills to confirm that belief. To shift this dynamic, focus on what you want, not what you lack. Instead of saying, I hate my job, say, I am grateful for the opportunities my work provides, and I am creating a career that aligns with my passion. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending problems don't exist. It means redirecting your energy towards solutions and possibilities. Gratitude is a powerful tool here. When you focus on what you already have, you align yourself with abundance, and the mirror reflects that back to you. Continuing our journey through the transformative power of the mirror principle, we arrive at a deeper understanding of how to break free from limiting cycles and create the reality we desire. At the heart of this process lies a profound truth. What you focus on expands. This truth is the foundation of the third key to mastering the mirror principle, shifting your focus to abundance and possibilities. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a powerful projector casting images onto the screen of reality. If you fill this projector with scenes of scarcity, fear, and dissatisfaction, that is what will appear before you. But if you fill it with gratitude, hope, and abundance, the reflection changes dramatically. This is not just wishful thinking. It is a deliberate act of creation, one that requires focus and intention. Let's consider a practical example. Suppose you are unhappy with your financial situation. It's easy to dwell on the lack, bills piling up, the paycheck that doesn't stretch far enough, the opportunities that seem just out of reach. But focusing on these things only magnifies them. Instead, shift your perspective. Celebrate the small victories, the bills you've managed to pay, the skills you possess, and the resources you can leverage. Each acknowledgement of abundance, no matter how small, sends a powerful signal to the mirror of reality. This is who I am, and this is the life I choose to create. This brings us to the fourth key, the mirror cycle. Understanding and mastering this cycle is crucial for breaking free from old patterns and becoming the deliberate creator of your reality. Most people are trapped in a reactive loop. They observe their current circumstances, form an internal image based on what they see, and then project that image back into the mirror. The mirror faithfully reflects it, creating a cycle that feels inescapable. For example, if you wake up and see bills you can't pay, you might feel stressed and overwhelmed. That stress becomes part of your internal image, and the mirror reflects it back by presenting more financial challenges. The same cycle plays out in relationships, health, and career. You see a reflection, internalize it, and the mirror magnifies it. But here's the secret. You can reverse the cycle. To break free, start with the image you wish to project, not the one you currently see. This requires imagination, faith, and discipline. Turn your back on the current reflection, not in denial, but in acknowledgement that it is merely the result of past thoughts and actions. Understand that today's reality is a snapshot of yesterday's beliefs. If you want tomorrow to look different, you must consciously choose the image you project today. Let's make this practical. Say you're struggling in your career and want to step into a role where you feel valued and fulfilled. Close your eyes and visualize yourself in that role. Picture the work environment, the interactions with colleagues, the sense of purpose and achievement you feel. Hold on to this image with clarity and conviction. When doubts creep in, because they will, remind yourself that the reflection you see now is temporary. It is the result of past projections, and you are in the process of creating something new. The key here is consistency. The mirror of reality does not respond to fleeting wishes or half-hearted attempts. It reflects the dominant image you hold over time. This is why many people give up before they see results. They start strong, but when the reflection doesn't change immediately, they revert to old patterns of thought and behavior. Remember, the mirror has a delay. The changes you make today might not be visible for weeks, months, or even longer, but with persistence, the reflection will shift. Now, let's talk about confirmation. Once you begin to see small changes, a kind word from a colleague, a slight improvement in your finances, a moment of unexpected peace, acknowledge them. These are signs of alignment, signals from the mirror that your internal transformation is beginning to take shape in the external world. Each positive change, no matter how small, is proof that the process is working. This is the stage where confirmation becomes your greatest ally. Instead of focusing on the areas where transformation is still unfolding, celebrate the progress you've made. Every small reflection of your new identity is a victory worth honoring. Confirmation is not just about noticing external changes. It's also about reinforcing your internal alignment. For example, if you've been visualizing a more harmonious relationship and you notice a brief but genuine moment of connection with your partner, embrace it. Acknowledge it internally as evidence that your vision is taking form. Say to yourself, this is proof that the reflection is shifting. These small moments fuel your belief, strengthening the foundation of your new reality. This leads us to a powerful realization. The mirror of reality magnifies your focus. If you focus on scarcity, dissatisfaction, and frustration, those things will grow in prominence. But if you focus on abundance, gratitude, and progress, the mirror will amplify those aspects instead. This is why it's so critical to maintain unwavering focus on what you desire, even in the face of temporary setbacks or delays. One of the most profound aspects of the mirror principle is its ability to reveal the power of choice. At every moment, you are choosing what to focus on, what to believe, and how to perceive your reality. These choices are the seeds of your future reflection. Imagine your life as a garden, with every thought and belief acting as a seed. What kind of garden do you want to cultivate? One filled with weeds of doubt and fear, or one blooming with the flowers of confidence and abundance? To master this process, you must become intentional about the seeds you plant. This requires discipline, especially in moments of doubt. When you're faced with a challenging situation, like an unexpected expense or a difficult conversation, pause and ask yourself, what image am I projecting right now? If the answer is rooted in negativity, take a moment to realign. Shift your focus to what you want to create, rather than what you fear or dislike. A practical way to reinforce this alignment is through gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for shifting your focus and amplifying positive reflections in the mirror of reality. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. It could be as simple as the warmth of the sun on your face, the comfort of your bed, or a kind word from a friend. Gratitude transforms your internal state, and the mirror responds by reflecting more reasons to feel grateful. As you practice this, you'll notice a subtle but profound shift. The gaps between your current reality and your desired reality will begin to close. Opportunities will emerge where there were none. Relationships will deepen. Challenges will become stepping stones. This isn't magic. It's the natural result of aligning your internal world with the reality you wish to create. Now let's revisit the idea of the mirror cycle and its potential for transformation. Most people are trapped in a reactive loop where their external circumstances dictate their internal state. But you have the power to reverse this cycle. Instead of letting the reflection control you, take charge of the image you project. This requires not only focus, but also consistency. Every day recommit to your vision. Remind yourself of the identity you are cultivating and the reality you are creating. One of the greatest lessons of the mirror principle is that transformation begins and ends with you. It's not about changing the external world directly, but about changing your relationship with it. When you shift your beliefs, attitudes, and focus, the mirror has no choice but to reflect those changes back to you. This process is not instantaneous, and it is not without its challenges. There will be moments of doubt, times when the reflection seems stubbornly unchanged. In these moments, patience and faith are your greatest allies. Remember, the mirror has a delay, but it is always faithful. As you continue to project your new identity and worldview, the reflection will adjust to match your inner transformation. Ultimately, the mirror principle is more than just a tool for personal growth. It's a way of living. It teaches us that we are not passive observers of reality, but active participants in its creation. It reminds us that the power to transform our lives lies not in external circumstances, but within ourselves. As we conclude this journey through the mirror principle, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Ask yourself, what image am I projecting into the mirror of reality? What beliefs, attitudes, and emotions are shaping my reflection? And most importantly, what steps can I take today to align my internal world with the reality I desire? The answers to these questions hold the key to your transformation. Embrace the process with courage and commitment, knowing that the mirror of reality is always working in your favor. With time, patience, and focus, you can create a life that not only reflects your dreams, but exceeds them. Thank you for embarking on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. As you move forward, remember, the mirror of reality is not your enemy or your master. It is your partner in creation. Treat it with respect, guide it with intention, and watch as your world transforms before your eyes.